And we are live once again. Alright, man. I am so happy to actually be answering questions again because we get a lot of questions in chat. A little different from today's chat. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A because we get a lot of questions in chat here regarding how plush videos are made and plush videos that like with scripting and whatnot and voice acting. I see a lot of your guys' questions in my Discord server, and what better way to answer all of them than by actually doing it verbally here, because it saves me trouble on actually getting down on this and answering every single one of you guys' questions like through chat, because I often miss chat. You guys know this already whenever I play games and whatnot, but today I'm open to any questions you guys have, if they're about videos and whatnot. Any videos regarding what are future projects, and what are your future projects, and how would you guys come together as a team to basically like get your projects rolling. Basically, we're talking like full plush video here, guys, and it can be more than just Sonic too. It can be like literally any of the sort of what you guys do. And I was aware from last stream too, when I was playing Sonic Racing, that my freaking editor, or my OBS here was lagging, and my screen went black. So let me know if anything is going on with the stream, anything of the sort that that needs to be fixed right away, because I'll do it, guys. I'll do it. But besides that, I'm happy to see everybody here. I'm seeing a lot of familiar PFPs as always. What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? Hi, what's going on, Tori X Sonic? Hi, Miles. Hope you're doing all right. Thank you, man. I hope you're doing all right too. Right now, it's 10:43 for me right now. I've been up since 5, getting computer things going and whatnot, and just like getting more screening out of the way for future projects, and keeping the channel more active here as always, like regarding gaming and whatnot. I was gonna play more Sonic Racing today, but I wanted to kind of take a break off of that. Just sit down, talk to you guys about plush videos or anything of the sort that you guys want to know, like questions wise, because I did say about like a year ago that I was going to do an actual Q&A on the channel, but I ended up doing it on an Instagram live, and I answered most of you guys' questions. But I know I missed a ton of your guys' questions before, so if you guys want me to answer any of you guys' questions or any of the sort, let me know right now. And a lot of the time too is whenever I go live, like most of the time, we do get a lot of questions, and you guys know that I often do miss your guys' questions, like whenever I'm playing games, because I freaking suck at reading chat and playing games at the same time. So what better way to do that than here, where my eyes and ears are all yours, guys. So let's do it. Yo, is it snowing for you? Dude, I wish I lived where it would snow. I unfortunately do not live where it snows, but I do like visiting up towards north where it snows heavenly. I love snow, like, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of friends who are saying, like, dude, you're lucky that you live where, or you don't have to, like, shovel your yard or slip on your ass. And it's like, dude, I live in the heat. I think you're the lucky one, bro. I don't know, it's the different worlds, but that's cool, man. Yeah, I did. Yeah, Metal Sonic needs to return in videos. A lot of characters need to return in videos. How was my day? My day's all right. It started out a little rough with computer frustration, but I'm doing all right now. Thank you for asking. Yeah, Metal Sonic, dude. Honestly, I might want to do something for the third movie. I wanted to do something for I said third movie. I meant to say fourth. I wanted to do something for Sonic 2 and Sonic 3, but nonetheless, I was already like occupied with a bunch of overdue projects that one still needs to come out, and you guys already know what it is. But yarg, Metal Sonic. Yeah, it has been a minute since I've used him in a video, to be real with you. I think the last close variant to Metal Sonic was Mecha Sonic in the Just Friends video that I did. If you guys don't know what it is, and like look for the thumbnail that looks like it's from Sonami. So I was gonna use Metal Sonic in that video, but I was so excited when Jax finally released the Death Egg robot and the Mecha Sonic figure, and now there's a deluxe figure that I really want to get. I always pass it up all the time because I'm terrible whenever I buy figures. I love miscellaneous figures. Don't get me wrong. The Frontiers video. Okay, real talk, guys. I'm gonna lock in real quick for you guys. Yeah, the Frontiers video, it's still on its way, and we're going all out for it, dude, because it's gonna be like a full length movie technically. I'm not gonna release, or I'm not gonna reveal how long it's going to be. Oh, that's what she said. But nonetheless, it's still coming out, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. We're putting in our best with my team of voice actors and writers, and it's gonna be awesome. So I cannot wait for you guys to see it. Yeah, I want to do something for Christmas this year. Yes, if it's maybe if not a full length video, then I would definitely want to do like a short. But I would want to do it to where it's like it's something that's like completely unhinged and something you haven't seen before. Something that has the same energy as that recent short that I did with Miku and Sonic, where they're racing through Lagoon Paradise. I want to do something like wacky like that. Take a load off of the whole heavy story base, because I saw in my Discord server. There were a few people that said that they love simplicity in Plush videos, and that made me realize, wow, the simplicity of Plush videos is something that I tend to neglect, because it's like, yeah, the cool, awesome fight scenes and whatnot in Plush videos, those are awesome, but like you tend to forget like what's really, really important when it comes to like Plush video making. Your own limitations when it comes to using what you have and whatnot. Yo, thank you for that sub, dude. I cannot freaking read the text for the life of me. I gotta update that. But besides that, it made me think, dude. Yeah, I so would want to do something simple like that. Like little simple Christmas vid would be amazing to see this year. So look out for that. You never know, because on my channel here on Miles Tales 101, we upload really inconsistently, very, very, very differently. It's like you can be watching like some epic fails video, and all of a sudden, doo-doo-doo, Miles Tales 101 update or uploaded a video. Oh my god. I love seeing comments like that too, where they're like, "Oh my god, babe, wake up! Miles Speed's just uploaded," and I'm just like, I appreciate those comments, guys. Thank you so much. Hey Miles, should I join back into the Plush community? Absolutely. There are a lot of newcomers in here that are really, really like locking in, and they cook. Cause like, I was watching about like a few days ago, actually, when I was in my Discord server. I pop in once in a while, guys. I'm not active in it as much, like through like speaking wise, but I check out a lot of your guys' stuff. I am blown away from what I can see. So you should absolutely come back to any community that you feel comfortable with. Although one thing that I would want to recommend when you're doing your own thing, definitely work with people. Work with people that you can really build a bond with, and not just for, projects, because at the end of the day, man, we're all human beings, and none of this would be possible without your guys' artistic hands. Your artistic touch means the world to you guys' projects. What Sonic Plush videos are right around the corner other than the Frontiers Plush video? Well, I want to do more shorts, basically. A lot wacky shorts, that have the same energy as like Sonic Paradox, or those unhinged shorts that you find randomly, stuff like that. I really want to get into. Maybe take a break from the whole like awesome 30-minute Plush video, because like it's to the point nowadays where it's like, when I say shorts, I don't mean YouTube shorts, because like unfortunately that's the future of YouTube. What I mean is like shorts, like at least a minute long format shorts for you guys to watch, because you guys really do deserve any type of videos that any creator can give out nowadays, because it has been real busy. It's been real busy, like within like personal things going on and whatnot. But I really cannot wait for you guys to see the Frontiers video. Nonetheless, like, it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna try to go all out with advertising for it too, so we can actually spread the word about it, because there are a lot of talented folks that I just really, really want you guys to pay homage to, and like check out their guys' stuff, because it's gonna be awesome. I already revealed that we have a new Amy Rose voice actor, and this is going to be her very first appearance in my videos, and I cannot wait for you guys to see. My good friend who voiced Sage back in Frontiers Part 1 about 2 years ago is returning for Sage, and I cannot wait for you guys to see her performance. It's gonna be amazing too. Especially with Alyssa Morales too, voicing Tails. Cannot wait for you guys to see the cast and how they all portray the characters. It's going to be so fun. Yeah, your shorts have funny touch, which gives you a vibe like quick vids. Quick vids or not, it's like they're fun, you know. When I check out a lot of your guys' stuff, I'm rolling on the floor sometimes when I'm like looking at your guys' stuff, man. Sometimes when I'm like chilling, like on my floor here, or like relaxing on the carpet, and I look at my subscriptions from my other friends, and they're uploading like random shorts and whatnot, and it's like, man, the comedy in the videos, I really want to try to incorporate little quick comedies like that. I try to do my best in the Miku and Sonic video, especially because like I used AI for Miku's voice, which is not surprising, but nonetheless, it was still fun to do, pretty much. Don't worry, I'm gonna catch up on chat here, guys. Even if it's inconsistent, really put your heart into it. That's all. So they are enjoyable. That's all that matters. Thank you so much. I appreciate hearing that. Likewise to you guys too. I can tell you guys really put your heart and soul into your guys' videos. It shows from the dedication. Even like through the thumbnails. I see you guys' thumbnails. I'm just like, wow. Like this thumbnail we're looking at here on screen right now, this little sketch and like regular Sonic. I threw that together and within like 10 seconds. But I see a lot of people who like go all out and put like backgrounds and drawings, and I'm like, holy crap. So you guys are amazing. Thank you for that. You know, you're right. You're right. Absolutely. The small plush tubers really do bring the community as a tighter bond, because I don't know if you guys haven't noticed, and this isn't nitpicking or a hot take. It's fact. Small creators really do hold the big leagues together. I'm not going to say who the big leagues are, but clearly it's up to you who you want to depict as big leagues, because the smaller the creator, the more passionate it comes to bringing it together like as like a team, because we get awesome folks that do like Sonic Plush Rewind and like, you know, collaborations and whatnot. I even get asked myself for collaborations, and it's like, man, I would, but I want to see what you guys can do on your own. I really want to see what you guys can do on your own, because you guys just keep blowing me away with like your amazing voice acting, comic dubs or whatnot, and I'm just like, man, it makes me want to incorporate that into the shorts, because the shorts are really fun to do. Even if we don't have the plushes, I see people doing videos with Toy Network Sonic and a bootleg Sonic, and I'm still laughing, because it's like, wow, using what you have, man, is like the best part of video making, film wise making, just doing anything you want to do. You could do it for a Christmas short. It'd be funny to have the Grinch and Eggman arguing something. Oh, man. You know, if I would want to do something like that, I wish there was a freaking Sonic movie Jim Carrey-looking Eggman plush, so we can have both of those guys in the same room. Now, that would be legendary. Leave it to custom makers to do that, though. Oh, excuse me. I had to crack my back there. You plan on doing a video for Sonic's 35th anniversary next year? You know what? I want to see what Sega's going to do first, because it really does incorporate... It really incorporates on the idea of what Sega is doing, because clearly, you know, I like to pay homage when it comes to doing plush videos. I mean, like, look at the Frontiers stuff. Literally nobody's doing Frontiers videos nowadays, but like me and my team are still putting everything we have into getting it to you as quick as we can. So I definitely want to see what they're up to. That way we can try to incorporate on what they're doing, because... wink, wink, Sega. We're still trying to get sponsored by you, so if you guys want to, you know, hook something up, call me. But besides that, yeah, I want to see what they're doing first before I get my hands into that stuff. Because first, I definitely want to get overdue projects more than just like the Frontiers video out the way, because there's some stuff that I'm working on with friends that I'm helping them out with too, and it's just a whole year's affair, to be honest. Especially like with like personal jizz going on. But besides that, thanks for asking. How many voice actors do you plan on replacing in the future? Well, replacing is a strong word to say. I would mostly say whenever like I cast people, we initially negotiate through arrangements on like when the time comes, like if you guys can't do it anymore, like do I have your consent to move on? And you know, we eventually like do, and even like through unfortunate events, like the show still has to go on, unfortunately. But I wouldn't say it's replacing them. I would really say putting a testament to see who can fill the shoes they left behind, and that even makes it more magical because it's like, man, I remember back then when I want to say this was like 2021 ish when I was looking for a new Tails voice actor because my cousin Josh voiced Tails for literally the longest time, even when we launched the channel way back when. So just seeing like different actors play different characters, Shadow, Amy, Tails, those are the characters I initially like need help with. But as for right now, we got a team and they're doing more than an awesome job. Like I cannot say enough great things about what they do because I cannot wait for you guys to see the new Amy voice actors appearance because it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait. I just can't wait for you guys to see the video as a whole. We're literally putting our all into this, and it's just gonna be amazing. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Actually, speaking of which, Sonic Frontiers anniversary was on the 8th, I believe. So happy 3rd anniversary to Sonic Frontiers, Final Horizon as a whole with the game. So yippity doo. I still play Sonic Frontiers from time to time. A lot of the time, like whenever I'm playing games, now it's Sonic Racing. But before Sonic Racing came out, I found myself playing a lot of Frontiers. I'm still getting ahead in Final Horizons. I have not beaten it yet, guys. Chat. I have not beaten Final Horizons yet, so don't yell at me, okay? But besides the point, I just wanted to throw that out there because Sonic Frontiers, it's definitely one of my top 10 favorite Sonic games. Little said no one ever, but hey, that's me. That's my hot take. One day, you know what? Maybe now, like we can do like a Sonic hot take if you guys are interested. But I'm more interested on hearing your guys' questions and whatnot. A lot of the time too, like when I'm playing Sonic games and whatnot, I've been trying to go back to check out the ones I never played before. I'm talking like old games. I didn't play much of the Game Gear titles growing up. I have them now on my PC. Just like I kind of downloaded them a little shady, but hey, I still play them out. I play them from time to time. I think Sonic Triple Trouble is my favorite Game Gear Sonic game. I even rated it too in in this funny AI video that I did with Sonic and the other Sonics. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you guys can go check it out if you guys want to. I think it's called the Sonic Sonic and Sonic put together a tier list, clearly inspired off of that one dude who made that funny compilation. So go check that out. I'm gonna catch up on chat right now, guys. I'm just sharing my live to the Discord server. I don't know why, like, my bot doesn't automatically share lives. I gotta look into that. We do it through third party, but hey, that's how it rolls. Will you be doing plush videos with Movie Sonic? Yes, absolutely. I want to do something with Movie Sonic before, like, okay, the Sonic movies aren't going anywhere, but, like, as a whole, I really want to wait until, like, the entire cast of movie characters come out, because I know we're getting a Build-A-Bear movie Amy next year. No, wait, no, 27. In 2027, we're definitely going to get a Build-A-Bear Amy. If you thought it was bad with Shadow, once Amy drops, you guys better bust out the wallet. You guys better just, like kill every penny you guys have for that girl, because it's going to be amazing. So once all the characters come out, I'm definitely going to want to do something with them. I have all of them except for Tails. I need to get Tails. I hope one day he gets a re-release, but I missed my chance to get him in Shadow when the movie first released. But I have Shadow now, but as for Tails, still missing him, unfortunately. I even have Super Sonic out of all the characters, dude. Super Sonic's hard to get. He was only available to get online where I live, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys probably have him. Excuse me. I had to get a drink there, but yeah, I definitely want to do something with the movie figures. Or, I'm sorry, movie plushes. Hey, speaking of figures, did you guys see the cool re-releases of the Jax figures? I love how they look. I love the boxes so much, but they're so lazy with the figures, you know? I kind of wish they were a little bit more different, maybe customized and whatnot, but I might want to get them just for the sake of the packaging. The packaging reminds me of, like, old Pokemon style packaging from, like, the Diamond and Pearl era. It's just it looks so awesome. I can't wait to see how they look in person. I like this. I don't collect figures anymore, but, like, me and my friends were geeking out where it's like, dude, is that a rightfully proportioned emerald that comes with Sonic in an open hand? And I'm like, dude, I need to get that. And then I need it because it's literally 35th anniversary merchandise. You know, I love miscellaneous stuff, guys, so I gotta get it. As for the rest, I'm probably gonna pass on them. No, that Miku vid had me on the ground. It was so artistic and fun to watch. Me and my sister watched it, and she really isn't on the plush community, but we laughed to pieces. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Getting a 2012 Sunny Tales for $50, dude. Congrats. Which one are you getting? Might be coming back with some skits. Question for Miles: what's your favorite Sonic game? Oh man, I think gameplay wise, definitely Sonic Generations. Story wise, it probably goes to Sonic Adventure 2. Oh man, it's a hot take. I would have to tell you guys in a list of games and what my favorite game is as a whole. But I think Sonic Generations takes the cake for me. I love the gameplay in there. It's so fun, especially in Sonic X Shadow Generations. Are you planning on reacting to the Galaxy movie tomorrow? Maybe not on stream, but I'm definitely gonna watch it. I'm definitely gonna see how it looks. The anniversary figures, yeah, I saw. Just shared right now. Miles Tail sponsor with Sega for GTA 6. I wish, man, I wish. Simply won't asking, won't do it, but hey, it's worth a try. How do you find your voice actors? Are they online friends or do you find them online? I initially do casting calls, like when it comes to like on Discord or Instagram or third-party apps as a whole. Mainly Discord is probably the best place I can find them. With the awesome community like you guys are always eager to get into projects, no matter what the creator is. There definitely is a lot of important aspects to get into, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But if you guys need voice actors, there's also a tab in my Discord server you guys can go check out right now. I can't remember what I named it, but I think it's called Voice Actors or something. I don't know, one of the sorts. So you guys as a community can find voice actors for your guys' projects. So I recommend go checking it out. Howdy, Mr. Train Fan here. What's going on, dude? Your birthday's the same when Frontiers came out. That is awesome. I hope you got Frontiers on your birthday, dude. Who's my favorite plush tuber? Oh, man. That's a good one. I have a lot of favorite plush tubers. Oh, man. I can't tell you. I really cannot tell you without sounding like it's pure favoritism. Hey, Miles, I went to your Discord server. It's pretty fun, and I joined it. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for joining our little community. When did I start YouTube? I started YouTube in... My first channel I started it way back in, like, 2013-ish, but I lost it. I probably deleted it by now, but I kicked up my YouTube as a gaming channel, this one here, in the summer of 2015, and it's been going strong ever since. I don't see myself stopping anytime soon, but this channel was initially supposed to be a gaming channel. It was supposed to be a gaming channel with me and my friends, like trying to get into like playing games. Like even though we had our potato cameras in front of the TV the old school way, we still made the best out of it. But I think it initially turned into Plush videos, like third or fourth video I had uploaded. But my old videos, long gone. They're history now. They're lost in media. You gotta go. See ya. Hey, thank you for coming out to the stream, dude. We'll see you next time. Spider Bro, what's going on, dude? I know you. What's going on? Yo, what's up, Sonic Boost? Yo, Miles, if you had a Sonic OC species, what would the name and what would it be? What would it be? I had a few of them as a kid. I don't really know. I really do want to get into drawing OCs, though. I wanted to try to, make one as a kid and get it made into a plush, but I kind of lost interest on that when I got more into exploring the dynamics of the actual official characters and trying to get them right. I'm not perfect with it, I really am not, but I really do want to get into doing OCs again. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll see an OC from one of you guys in one of my plush videos. You guys never know. Anything's possible. What are the Sonic voice actors? Or what are the Sonic character voices based off from which game they are? Wait, what? I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. In the videos, or what are my favorite Sonic voice actors? I couldn't tell you their actual names because I'm bad. I'm bad at names, but just let me know. Let me know. Popeyes or KFC? Oh man, Church's Chicken. No, I'm playing. I like chicken tenders. I like frozen chicken tenders, Blake. That's my favorite. It saves me on money. Look at the chicken sandwiches. Chicken sandwiches, man, from Popeyes, KFC. If I be real though, probably Popeyes. I love their sides. They're so damn good. Miles, do you own the entire set of Sonic the Pliers? No, I don't own the blah, blah, blah. I don't own the entire set of Sonic the Fighters. I like the set as a whole. I don't see myself getting any more of them. I only have Eggman. He was the only one I really wanted because he has no gloves on. I love fingerless Eggman or gloveless Eggman. He looks so cool. Hey Miles, if they make a live-action Nicktoons Unite movie, I would want to see Nickelodeon do an actual crossover cartoon, like official. I don't see that happening though, but I didn't play much of Nicktoon games as a kid. I only had the one on the Wii, and I sucked at it. But yeah, that would be pretty interesting. Miles, what do I use to use thumbnails? I use PixArt. I use PixArt on my phone to use to do thumbnails. I typically like to use a simple background eraser, and then I enhance it in PixArt. If you guys are wondering, the one you're seeing on screen here, it's all PixArt, completely filtered over. Even like in videos too, I use PixArt for videos too, like with PNG movements or animation. It's great. You guys should totally check it out. Blake, when the heck are you gonna freaking hop on Sonic Racing with me, dude? Send me your freaking friend code, man. Jeez. I often don't talk to Blake unless it's for just Plush Rewind, but oh man, I just swallowed freaking water hard. I don't talk to Blake as much when it comes to actually like doing things like besides like Plush Rewind. I've been trying to get everybody together to play Rewind, man, but we all busy, dude. Blake, if you're out there, man, if you're still in chat, send me your friend code, dude. You have no chance against my Knuckles, dude, and my Miku board. I still remember when we freaking play up late, playing Splatoon 3. Dang, that was already a minute ago, too. Holy crap. Damn. Splatoon 3, you guys remember that? Pull out, like, the old man dusting off the book meme here. Man, I'm so thirsty. Rain or the sun? Pff, you already know, Storm. You already know, man. The videos, sorry. I'm not good at explaining good enough. Like, are they based off the voice actors like Roger or Ryan? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, Sonic is just my initial voice on how I'm talking now. Even a lot of people, like when I stream, they mistake me for trying to be in character, like if I'm role playing. I'm not. That's literally my actual voice. So like when you hear me talking, that's my voice. When you hear Sonic going like, "Hey, you ready to race? Let's do this." That's me like high pitching my voice. It's based off a combination between Ryan Drummond and Jason. There's a little bit of three of them in there when it comes to it, but as a whole, it's just my voice. I'm stuck with his voice now. If I had a dime for how many times I would troll my friends on call playing games as Sonic, they'd be freaking throwing a bag of nickels at my crotch. And Knuckles is not really based off anybody's voice in my videos. It's just my voice when I'm just kind of talking deep. I can't do it now because I gotta lock in when I do Knuckles. Knuckles' voice in like the beginning of my videos was very scratchy and a little over exaggerated. Now he's just a dude. He's just a regular dude's voice. Because Knuckles was like really Knuckles in my videos was like very hyperactive and you get mad easily. Now I kind of chilled him down, especially like with his dynamic with Shadow. If you guys didn't notice, like there's a lot of videos where him and Shadow typically fist fight with each other. They don't have a really good dynamic with each other, honestly. They don't like each other. But now, I covered that in one of my friends called The Odd Couple, where I wanted to pay attention to that. Now they're good. They're good with each other. But even then, it's like, I want to try to throw that in there once in a while because it adds for a good little comedy effect. And as for Shadow, Tails, Amy, they're not really in my hands to critique on what their voices are. If I were to tell you on what I want them to be, I would have to say I worked with so many actors in the past to the point where they do a great job where I can't speak for them. You would have to ask them. But I can tell you for the ones I do, like Eggman. Eggman, clearly just Mike Pollock. I try to do my best Mike Pollock impression. But there's also a hint of like uh, I'm gonna call him Pingus Eggman from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog because I like making him so pissed off in my videos. So there it is. Oh man, Sonic Rumble, Blake. Dude, I just checked that out like just yesterday. I'm such a freaking amateur at it right now. I would definitely have to play it a couple times to get used to it, bro. Hey, how do you guys play it? Are you guys playing on a PC? Because I only have it on mobile. You guys know me already. I don't play on PC. Blake, I know you're all about Sonic Rumble. I was anticipating the game for the longest time, and then when I finally got my hands on it, I got my hands booked already with a bunch of other things I'm working on. I'd be down though. I'd be so down if we're on the same day basis. It's like Sonic Fall Guys basically. Sonic Storm Z with the 199, dude. Dude, come on, bro. I love you. Much love. Mwah. We love you, dude. Thank you so much, man. Get some Skittles. I do have Skittles. I have Skittles right here next to me. I'm not kidding. Dude, oh my god. I actually do. Yo, thank you, man. I really appreciate that, dude. Do I have you as a moderator? Yeah, I do. Okay. That's awesome. Blake, what the heck? I just realized I don't have you as a moderator, dude. Also, guys, don't ask to be a moderator. I've worked with Storm and Blake before, so it only feels right to turn them into moderators. Oh man, this is a good question right here. This is a good question. What was the worst video you created out of your years? It old or could be new. I have so many videos I hate, dude. There's a lot of them that are gone, unlisted, privated, because I don't like them. And a lot of them are old, but there has been some new ones I don't like. For instance, there's one that I don't like as much nowadays, and it's one of my most popular videos on my channel. It's Nice Shadow. I don't really like that video that much anymore. I kind of lost confidence into it because I didn't really like how I was voicing Shadow. It sucks. I was voicing him in there. The story was just a little bit blank. A lot of stolen jokes from existing media, and it's like, ugh, I was terrible. I wanted to change that when I was getting into actual voice writing and whatnot, so dialogue-wise, I would definitely want to change a bunch of things. Maybe I'll revisit one day, but that's definitely one of the newer, or not newer videos, it's a little old now. It's about like almost 5 years old, but it's one of the more common videos you see on my channel that I'm not that particularly proud of. But I appreciate the support on that video. I really, really do. I would want to revisit one day and just fix it a bit, make it a little bit more longer, make it just like to where like, it's like my own thing, because there's a lot of like material in there that's like gettable, it's like jokes that have already been heard before. So that's just my hot take on it. Miles, are you gay? No, I'm not gay. Miles, can you give me a friend? Can I what? Can I give you a friend? I don't know if I can give you a friend, but I'll be your friend. I will gladly be your friend. I think I remember telling you about the Sonic Adventures in the Solar King. Yeah, you did. You did. I sucked at it, dude, when I was playing it on Roblox, I think. I don't know I don't remember if it was you that was telling me about the Roblox game, but I was playing a bunch of them on stream. It's still up. I suck terribly at it, guys. I really, really do. The amount of days Miles Tales 101 hasn't uploaded, and the equivalent of the amount of time Super Mario Logan has moved channels. You know what? Around that time, that's when I was like really getting into like getting used to my iPhone and whatnot. So I was experimenting like heck around that time. I want to say that was 2021, but oh man, them years, dude, are going by. Oh, you said, can you give your friend Anthos? I hope I'm saying his name right. Their name right. Give him a hey. What's going on, Anthos? Thank you for being my biggest fan, dude. I appreciate you, bro. What would you do if you met Sonic? If I met Sonic, first things first, I would try not to vomit. Second, I would offer him some tea. Sonic's a big tea person. He really is, believe it or not. We would read books upside down underneath a tree and pretend to laugh. And then we would go get a chili dog, and then we would accelerate at a fast pace across the green hills. And then, end of story. I would then wake up in an insane asylum, and then they would give me a pat on the back saying, it's okay, we got you. Sonic versus SpongeBob. SpongeBob and Sonic did meet in one of my videos. So I think SpongeBob appeared in more videos way back when, but they're probably privated now. I have a long history with SpongeBob, and it only felt right to do him justice. Can't wait for that event. I'm definitely going to stream the event on Sonic Racing. What is my least favorite Sonic game? Sonic and the Secret Rings. I didn't play that one as a kid. I haven't played much of Black Knight. I do own it, but I didn't like Sonic and the Secret Rings. I just couldn't. If you like that game, I'm not spitting on it. I'm just saying it's just not one of my favorite games. I don't hate it. I love the music in it, but it's just not one of my favorite games. What video you made on your channel would be the hardest to edit? Well, that's if you're asking it from my point of view, there's been I think right now as a whole, definitely the Frontiers video is probably my most challenging video to film yet. I only say that for very specific reasons, and it's going to take a lot of trial and it has took a lot of trial and error to take right. That's initially why it's taking so damn long to finish. Not only in like just writing, but also just like, you know, soaking the piss out of like Frontiers, because it's a long story. It's a very long story, so making it watchable through a tangible Plush video, you're not going to want to sit through 4 hours of Sonic doing puzzles and talking to Coco. That's you know what I mean. But I still can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm not gonna give away its what is it, its status and how much it's completed, but I can tell you right now, me and my team are still putting our all into this, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm gonna be burnt out by the end of this, but I can't. We're pushing, we really are. With the little time we have too, because oh man, everything's been through the ringer. Did anyone inspire you to make Plush videos? Oh yeah, absolutely. We're all inspired by each other. Initially, I've kind of went through phases with Plush videos. I was inspired when I first started Plush videos. Rosie the Rascal 15. Okay, that's a common answer to say. Basically inspired me on wanting to get like the Plush set, because I was like, as a kid, I was like, man, what's that Sonic plush? I love it so much. But hear me out. Even as a kid, sometimes these guys were hard to find. I couldn't find them for the life of me. It wasn't until like my parents they had like an Amazon account, and I was showing them a lot of awesome things, and the Sonic you see in my videos, the original, I got that lad for Christmas, and Christmas I want to say of 2014-ish, and oh man, he was the very last one I needed too. I only had, my first one was Knuckles, my second one was Tails, and then Shadow was my third one, and then Sonic was the last one I needed. It wasn't until 2021 is when I finally got Amy, but that's besides the point. The Bob is the go. He is. He really is. I'm definitely Blake, are you gonna watch the SpongeBob movie, dude? Because if so, we should like stream it together if we have to watch it through like an illegal website. I'd be down to do that, bro. I'd be down to do that, because I do that all the time when I watch movies. I just got done watching the Chainsaw Man movie off of one of those sites, man. If you guys aren't a fan of that, then I know that's not what you come here to see. It's a pretty good movie, but I like watching my movies online. I find a way to watch them, dude. I really do. Thank you for saying my name. Yeah, no problem, dude. Secret Rings is goated, dude. What the hell? I'm sorry, man. It's just not for me. Why does Sonic look dead inside when he's handing you the flower? Typically because like he's a plush toy and he's being controlled by a hand. You know, he doesn't have his own sentient. I'm kidding. I don't know. It's just a little render that I slapped together. Hey Miles, why are the Sonic plushes super cute? I don't know. They are super cute though. I've always loved the Sene plushes. They have like the little chubby chibbiness to them. The chubby chibbiness to the plushes are definitely one of my favorites. I love little Japanese pocket toys and whatnot, keychains and whatnot. I literally just opened up like a on my stories yesterday a whole One Piece collection. It was awesome. One of my friends gifted it to me, and I was really excited about that. I have a soft spot for little plushes. But something about Sene Sonic was just it clicked in my mind as a kid, and I hope that like you guys can get your hands on the official or the original here that you see on screen, if you guys really want it, because the new ones are awesome. But it's like, man, personally, I don't think anything beats this one that I have right here. You know, Sene wise, I don't think the new one beats this one. Jimmy Neutron and Tails switch bodies. You know, I love Jimmy Neutron. I've always loved Jimmy Neutron. It's the memes, even like when the memes are like everywhere now. I was there from day one. I was a big fan of Jimmy Neutron. The consumer of the Bob. I do not want to say how many hours of money I poured into every official Roblox. Oh goodness. Oh no, dude. Oh man, you started watching Dragon Ball, dude. I hope you have an awesome experience, dude. Oh man, that is I salute you, man. I hope that one day you get that awesome dream where you're laying in bed and you all of a sudden Goku knocks on your door and says he needs you to help him defeat Frieza. We've all had that dream as Dragon Ball fans. That's probably my favorite arc out of Dragon Ball as a whole. Oh, Sailor Moon, that's awesome, dude. You know what? I wanted to get into that. A lot of my friends in middle school, I wasn't a big fan of anime. Matter of fact, I hated anime. I hated anime when I was in school, dude. I wasn't even. I don't think. I don't think I initially hated anime. I hated that my friends were always shoving it down my throat. And Sailor Moon was one of those animes where my friends were saying you just had to watch. As a kid, I watched Pokemon. I watched Digimon. I watched Sonic. Sonic X. All those like 2000s anime. Even like the slice of life ones too. I watched a lot of those as a kid without knowing that it was anime. So when I was in middle school, I started to like despise it again. I was kind of losing like my interest in Sonic too. I'm glad I didn't, but you know, phases come and go, and thankfully I got out of that hatred phase for anime. the idea of watching anime again, I got back into it when the pandemic hit, and I'm glad I did, because it really has a huge impact on my life, especially in the videos. One Piece is definitely one of my favorite animes of all time, and it clearly shows for it in my videos with the smiles on their faces, like a Sonic here. It's based off Luffy's smile if you look at it closely. I like rambling a lot. Sorry if you guys have to hear me yap about anime, but I'm a big anime fan. Miles, what is your ultimate day? Like the day you were so happy? I'm very happy right now. Thank you very much for asking. My days start out rough once in a while. I get sick real easily, guys. I have a really sensitive immune system, so I get sick like 24/7. But today I woke up with a friggin' stuffy throat. But then I thought to myself, you know what? Lock in, get back to the computer here, and test out like more of like your streaming OBS's, like what is it? Do unlisted like rehearsal, and that's what I did, and here we are now. Never too late to experience something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We live for Miles anime yapping. shows what I know when it comes to actually, like having friends in real life. They look at me where it's like, yeah, that's crazy, man, and I just keep yapping. Feels good to talk here, though, to be honest. But besides that, it's never too late to experience anything new. That's so true. That is so true. A lot of the time when I was like a little bitter about new things, I started to let more loose on stuff like that. And to put it into a better example, when I was like looking at a bunch of things online, and I was looking at like, I was like kind of like being a little salty about it, where it's like, man, this stuff ain't all that's cracked up to be. Oh, overhyped, all mid. And for me, I think that was Digital Circus. You know, if you guys don't like Digital Circus, I don't blame you, because it's like, oh, brain rot, brain rot. I gave it a chance one day when it was released, and I wasn't really impressed by it. And I looked at it again because my friends were like sending me stupid memes about it, and I have a soft spot for it. I really have a soft spot for it. It's funny, very funny. The first time the team had played together was the first game, which they had played in a tournament. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Oh, I like One Bleach too, man. I love One Bleach, man. Like Goku Ochiya, he's like my favorite anime character of all time, man. It's awesome. And then we got LeBron Jahamas that comes in for the saving. If you guys haven't watched that episode, dude, you guys need to go watch it. Demon Slayer, Naruto, yeah. Demon Slayer was definitely one of my. It was one of the animes that got me back into watching as a whole again. I kind of fell off at it. I haven't seen the new movie yet, but oh man, I gotta watch it. I gotta catch up. I love Digital Circus. I love Kingler. I think he's my favorite character. I don't know why, he just is. Miles, decide my G Fuel flavor of the day: Knuckles, Sour Power, Monster Hunt Mega, or the Potion, Crash Bandicoot. Take a good cupful of the chili dog mix if you still have it, Blake. Do you remember, guys? Chat. I'm gonna expose you for this one, Blake. You guys probably know this already, but back in 2021, when me and Blake first became acquaintance, I saw on his live stream that he got like the chili dog flavor G Fuel, and he was absolutely dying on stream when he tried it out. And I was just like, oh goodness, Blake, if you still have it, can you please let me know? Let me know if you have it, and if you do, can you try it again for me on stream? I want to screen record over it again. Just thinking about it, man. I remember how much you were coughing and whatnot. Oh, man. Memories. The Powerpuff Girls fight Dragon Ball Z. On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, Professor Utonium accidentally knocked a cup of dank memes inside of his cup. He then mixed it. He poured more brain rot into it, and out came Sonic Ball Z. The chili dog G Fuel, man. You know, how did it taste? Did it really taste as bad as it looked? And who would create such a thing? A monstrosity of itself, man. It's just Coke or Dr. Pepper. You know what? You guys are gonna hate me for this. I don't like Dr. Pepper. I think Dr. Pepper is worse than the chili dog G Fuel. No, I'm playing. That's more of a hot take. No, really. I really don't like Dr. Pepper as much. I choose not to drink Coke as much, dude, because it's so bad for you. Coke is terrible for you. I've been trying a lot of like different teas, like a lot of different iced teas and whatnot. I really like Arizona tea. That's one of my favorites. I tried it again recently, like a month or two ago, in a Sonic Roll video. This time, I actually swallowed the drink. Again, I threw up. Oh god, that sounds sounds like a fun time, dude. The only reason why you should not go is that it will make your body look more attractive. What are we talking about? What are we talking? What are you talking about? Did I miss something in chat, guys? Drink diet. You know, diet soda is not really different from like regular soda, to be real with you. I'm not a healthy freak or anything like that, but it's like I don't really taste much of a difference when I drink diet soda. Kind of tastes the same. It tastes like a watered down soda, to tell you the truth, but it's not that bad at all, to be honest. As for regular soda, guys, I probably wouldn't recommend drinking too much soda. It's not that great for you. Drink water, dude. I got a full thing of water for you guys. Get some ASMR going. You hear that? You hear that? It's gonna save your life one day. Listen to this. That's what's up. That's what's up. Milk. Oh, I cannot drink milk. I cannot drink milk. I get sick with milk. Even when I drink 2%, man, it's pure watered down milk, dude. I get so sick. What is water? That reminds me of that SpongeBob moment where I forgot what it is, but like SpongeBob's like he's like doing like stand up, and he's all like he's all talking about fish and going like, how can a creature that lives in water smell so bad? Soap. What is soap? I watch too much SpongeBob. No, seriously, what is soap? I never heard of that, dude. Get a whiff. I drink Pepsi Zero. You know what? I used to think Pepsi was so mid. I used to think Pepsi was so gross when I was a kid. That was like one of the only options I had. But now, I drank one not too long ago. And now I'm kind of hooked to it. Because even though I just had sodas bad, once in a while I crack open a good Pepsi. Pepsi's not that bad. Oh man, favorite SpongeBob. I can't even remember some of it, to be real with you. I just remember a lot of moments. That's a good question, though. I don't really watch SpongeBob anymore, but man, it's hard to say. Don't drink Mountain Dew. Don't drink Mountain Dew, dude. I beg of you, do not drink that sludge. Do not drink that, dude. I beg of you, please don't drink Mountain Dew. Baja Blast, yeah, Baja Blast is good, but do not drink Mountain Dew, bro. Please don't drink it. I know that's what it is, but it's like, dude, Mountain Dew on its own is terrible. It's so bad, dude. Trust me. Excuse me. Iced tea. Yeah, iced tea is definitely one of my favorites. Unsweetened iced tea is definitely my go-to whenever I'm at McDonald's. At McDonald's, I get like a nice unsweetened tea, bro. It's just like, oh man. Just thinking about it makes my mouth water. Dew is the goat. Dew is not the goat, dude. Shower thoughts. If you drop the soap dirties the floor clean. Oh, wow. I'm gonna need to think about this. That's a good question. What the heck? King pops in the morning of my head. If Sonic had a crossover with Dragon Ball, oh man. I mean, we did get like the DC crossover. If they were to be Dragon Ball characters, that's such a good question. They would definitely have their pairs because like a lot of them, Sonic is Dragon Ball is an inspiration for Sonic. If you guys didn't know, and believe it or not, the dynamic between Piccolo and Gohan is Sonic and Tails are inspired off of that. If you guys didn't know, just wanted to throw that out there. W Miles, Mountain Dew is trash. It is sap. I hate it. A good Baja Blast is good, but it's like I cannot drink Mountain Dew. I've seen so much terrible things about what it does to you, man. It's terrible. I'm speaking from experience, like with friends and whatnot, man. I've seen the terrible things, man. It's just don't do it, guys. I beg of you, do not drink the Dew. I recently got the Maria in Shadow Plush. I have it right here. I wish I could show you guys on a webcam or something, but I can't. It's so cute. It's so awesome. I was going to get rid of... Okay, I said this last stream. I was going to give the shadow to one of my friends, but then I looked at their hands. Their little hands are magnetic, and I'm just like, oh, this is adorable, dude. And it's like, I can't take them away from each other, man. So they're just sitting on my shelf doing their thing now. I wanted to put Maria in a video. Initially, I wanted to have one of my friends do Maria, but like live action, but like that would be so hard considering like we have to do everything remotely. But nonetheless, I want to put Maria in a video for a flashback scene. That would be so cool. And to think we have a Maria plush, dude. Oh man, what a world we live in, dude. Chat, are you guys gonna put Maria in your plush videos? Have you guys already done it already? If so, send it to my Discord server. I want to see it. I want to see what you guys have done. When I was a kid, my dad asked my cousin to get a pint of beer from the fridge. So he shook it and then I gave it to my dad and exploded everywhere. Oh man, I think we've all did that to our siblings, friends, cousins. Sonic basically ripped off Dragon Ball if you think about it. No, I wouldn't say they ripped it off. It's a huge stylization when it comes to being inspired off of it because literally a lot of like anime characters nowadays have the same feel that Goku has, so it's not really much of a rip off to tell you the truth. And that's not to say to defend Sonic or anything because yeah, in the early days, I'm pretty sure there were a lot of people saying like, "Oh, yo, is a rip off of Dragon Ball?" And it's like, well, nowadays, like a lot of folks in animes, they typically have like the aura. Goku had the aura, bro, and it's like even the same sound effects and everything. So I would not say that Sonic is a rip off of Dragon Ball. It's very, very inspired off of it. Goku himself is inspired off of the Monkey King from an ancient Japanese tale or Chinese tale, believe it or not Japanese. That's why he has a tail in the early mangas. I tried that one chili, except my mouth's on fire. I have to drink 2 liter Mountain Dew. Oh man, I pray for your intestines, dude. Friendly Sonic, we were just talking about how much hours and money was put into Roblox and SpongeBob. Miles, will you ever do other streams with different games? Yeah, here's the thing. I so want to do co-op streams when it comes to like talking to folks online and playing at the same time, but I really need to get down on doing that so we can all, have like a so we have no like technical difficulties to tell you the truth, Blake, shut up, dude. 6'7", dude. If I had a freaking nickel for every single time I heard that, man, I'd be rich. Okay, maybe not. I've only heard it like probably like 10 times at this point. I have a friend who's a YouTuber. He does shorts. He depends on that damn joke. Some of my classmates drink Monster Energy. I know most people here will probably hate me. But I want to say you said hair me. Okay, but I don't really like them energy drinks and soda. I liked Monsters when I was in high school. I drank way too much of them. My friend was a Red Bull guy, but as for me, I like Monsters a lot. Nowadays, I probably wouldn't recommend drinking too many of them now, man. But once in a while, yeah, they're pretty good to drink. It's not supposed to make sense. It's literally just there. It's literally just there. It's literally just there for like funny shock value, I guess. I incorporated that in the freaking short with Miku. It's so stupid. Sonic inspired off Dragon Ball sounds like how Family Guy is inspired off of The Simpsons. Yeah, I mean, like, basically it was. Basically it was, and it is still. I don't watch Family Guy, to tell you the truth. I only watch, like, as a kid, I watched a lot of it. It was, like, nowadays, man, it's, like, it's pure rage bait. It's pure rage bait. It's kind of dumb. It's just one of those shows that's just, like, still going on for a little too long. Say what you want, though. If you're just getting into it, hope you enjoy it. Although I wouldn't recommend watching it at a very young age because there's a lot of negative influence and information that you can really like turn into that you like if a child watches today's version of Family Guy, they'll take it as fact. So I definitely would not recommend watching that, dude. Don't watch it. Maybe wait until you're a little older. Yo, Miles Tails 101. Please remind Knuckles to get a Grammy. Oh, to get the. I thought you said Grammy. To get the Gummy Bear album in stores. Oh gosh, I wanted to do something like that too, but it kind of just fell through. I'm surprised you remember that dumb short. Jimmy Neutron. A lot of the times, like when I try to do shorts and plush videos, I want to incorporate like the cringe worthy factor of how stuff was back in the day. At least with the stuff I grew up on. I grew up like on old Nickelodeon shows and whatnot, and they did like cool promos and cool in role play voice performance, and it's like I like trying to do that myself, to be honest. Literally for like the 10th anniversary of my channel, like we put together an entire compilation, but we added a little twist to make it a little bit more fun with like cool little inserted promos in between the videos, and it really differs from like what people tend to see with videos, because like a lot of people wouldn't dare to try to be an old head like me and like try to make it look like, oh yo, come watch this video, it premieres this and then only right here on Miles Speeds, and it's like, man, you don't see people doing that anymore. I like doing that for the sake of like soothing my inner child, because it's like a lot of the times I've always wanted to do something like that too, and now we can. Especially with the budget we have in our videos, man. It's limited, but it's not impossible to try to pull off what we grew up on. Especially with if you grew up on Disney or Cartoon Network and you wanted to see how they did it, or wanted to do it yourself, go for it, dude. Go for it. Nobody's stopping you, man. Watch Sonic Boom instead. It's one of the funniest shows ever outside of Sonic. Just getting hilarious. Sonic Boom, yeah. Sonic Boom is definitely one of my favorites when it comes to comedy. There's been some aspects that I wanted to incorporate into my videos too. Like Eggman living on his own isolated island. He has his own little island in my videos. He has like his little dome that he lives in. It's funny. It's cute and funny. And Orbot and Cubot are still there. It's great. I love Sonic Boom. I still watch it to this day. I find it on Netflix once in a while, and I just give it a little watch. Or if I'm scrolling on TikTok, boom, full episode. You bet your ass I sit there and watch it. It's probably one of my you know what? It's probably my favorite Sonic show. I don't necessarily. I'm not gonna say it beats Sonic X, because Sonic X is definitely one my favorites when it comes to story driven. But man, Sonic Boom, it's such a good vibe. I remember too when it first came out, I would catch it new premieres each Saturday, and it's like, man, I'd give up at least one day of my modern life now to relive that amazingness watching that show for the first time. It was so hyped up, and unfortunately it failed. But to me, I like to think it holds a special place in Sonic's dialogue writing, especially to this day. Whether you're a fan of the new dialogue writing or whatnot, it's completely up to you. But a lot of the Sonic Boom aspects is still there. It really is. If I had one thing I didn't like about it, I didn't like how they treated my boy Knuckles. I didn't like how they made him. But hey, it's fine. It's fine. It's still a good show. It's funny. It's free on YouTube. Dang, dude, I'm gonna have to watch some of it again after this. My favorite episode is when they're doing the chili dog competition, and Knuckles goes on a journey to find the lost pepper. He was just tripping the entire episode. That was funny. That was very funny. I think Eggman's probably my favorite character though in that show. Oh, will I have Scratch and Grounder in my videos? I want to have Scratch and Grounder appear as just background characters one day, but I'll need to definitely talk to a friend if they can hook me up, or find them on SD that'll match the proportions, because I have seen amazing ones on SD, but they're more or less patterns you download and make yourself. I don't know how to do that. I would definitely pay whatever it takes to just have it shipped to me fully assembled, but that would be amazing. I loved their design, especially Grounder. Grounder even appears in Sonic 2. That's exactly what his name is. He's red. A red Grounder would, if I had to choose, I would probably want to have a red Grounder in my videos. I love his design. I really do. But as for Scratch, he's pretty scrawny. You know, just thinking of the old Sonic cartoon, I was a few days ago, I was looking on YouTube, and then the that one remix of Hedgehog Stew appeared in my recommended, and I watched it again, and I was like listening to it while I was drawing, and I'm like, man, this is amazing. If you guys know what I'm talking about, go look it up. It's called Hedgehog Stew. It's clips from the Adventures of Sonic's cartoon, and it's really really catchy. It's really really catchy. Even Robotnik even sings it. It's so funny. Scrapnik Island. Oh, that'd be awesome. Have like Robotnik's giant golden arch in front of his fortress. That'd be amazing to see. You know what? I want to see somebody do that. I know like a lot of people like to incorporate like stuff in the comics and whatnot, especially the Archie comics, but through a plush video. Has anyone ever did a plush video with Pingus Eggman? Let me know right now in the comics. Yeah, bleh, comments, guys. 90% of the Sonic Boom characters' bodies are covered in tape. Well, that was initially like, you know, the point. They were going for like, you know, like the cool adventure style characters at the time. This was like the early 2010s, and like characters that wore like handkerchiefs and eye patches and just like, you know, ripped up clothing. That was hot at the time. You know, it's like Borderlands did that. A bunch of other games did stuff like that. And I was just like, man, why not Sonic? And Sega took a chance and it flopped, but like they gained a good fan base for Sonic Boom, and I'm definitely one of its fans. I love Sonic's Boom's design. It just didn't make sense at the time because like they didn't announce it as it being like an alternate universe. They announced it into like having us think like it was like the continuation of modern Sonic, which had everybody shaking in their boots because they were like, oh no. It wasn't until when the show ended they confirmed, yes, this is an alternate reality, and it gave everybody a sense of relief. It was sad to see it end, but a lot of things were ending at the time when Sonic Boom was had its short lifespan. The Tomy line of Sonic figures and toys had a very short lifespan, but it still left a huge impact. Even like today, like you can easily get like a good couple of bucks on eBay if you have like a Tomy Silver or something like that. I didn't even know that those go for that much, like about like a good year and a half ago, but apparently they do. I have a lot of Sonic Tomy figures too. A lot of them are still in box. The Mario Galaxy movie. I'm definitely gonna check it out. Maybe not on stream, but I'm definitely going to check it out. Hey Sonic, how many miles can you run? See, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier, guys. I don't know if you're interpreting, you're misinterpreting me doing a role playing of Sonic's voice right now, but this is just my voice. If I were to talk in Sonic's voice right now, he would probably say more than you can count, more than you can think of. He'd be like he'd be saying like I'm over there, and then he'd be like halfway across the room already. I can only imagine Sonic the Hedgehog crossover with the Powerpuff Girls. I don't even know how that would work, but it sounds interesting. Oh, the Styx figure? Yeah, I have the Styx plush. I was gifted it from one of my friends, thankfully. I still need to use her in a video one day. Maybe one day. Do I have Sonic Riders? No, I don't have Sonic Riders. I only have Sonic Free Riders. I didn't play much of Sonic Riders, like none of those games as a kid. I don't think I would want to tell you the truth. Fred guys, that's a very interesting bunch of words you just said there. That's a interesting concept, dude. I think I'll pass though. Oh yeah, Vector. You know, can you believe that a lot of people didn't even know that Vector was in Sonic Boom? I kid you not. A lot of people didn't even know he was in Sonic Boom. I think he was in one or two episodes, but that was funny to see him in there. It was so out of context too. Like he just showed up one day. Silver, we'll never know if Blaze, Silver, SPO, Charmy, or Cream, or anybody was in the Sonic Boom universe. They weren't mentioned, but a lot of characters did make a good appearance in there. Shadow, of course, had to make one. I remember everybody was going insane when Shadow and Metal Sonic were showing up. Would I do a Smash Brothers stream one day? I did at one point when I was first getting into my live streaming here with screencasting and everything. I initially did do a Smash Bros gameplay. I was playing a bunch of games on stream, from Mario Kart to Smash Bros. This is when I didn't have my Switch 2 yet, but even then, I rarely play on my Switch 2 now. I've been playing a lot on my PS5. Really? I didn't know that, Blake. What the heck? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess I can understand why they would want to cross him off the list, but it would have been cool to see. I did not know that. I remember the leaks, like supposed leaks. There were like the fan made artwork and whatnot. Even like Supersonic and Sonic Boom. Like a lot of people were wondering where the Chaos Emeralds were. We will never know. I don't know myself if they're in that universe. I didn't read the comics or play much of the games, but like the Shattered Crystal in the second Sonic Boom game, I believe I have that one. But yeah, that's insane to think about. It's I don't even know if like their past events were even canon there. I don't want to get into what's canon or not, though, to tell you the truth. It's so confusing. Gotta accelerate at a fast pace. Here we go. What's your favorite video game other than the Sonic game? Oh, that's a good question. I really do like GameCube era games. I really do love games like some of the old Crash Bandicoot games. Those are pretty fun to play. I like some of the Rayman games. Like, maybe not Rayman as itself, but like Rayman, Raving Rabbids. Like those party games. I love Pokemon Let's Go Eevee is one of. Oh, I was addicted to that one so much when it first came out. The list can go on and on, but yeah, there's a lot of games I love more than just Sonic. I don't find myself playing a lot of video games nowadays, but I do revisit once in a while on my 3DS. There's a lot of like little tiny party games that I would love to play. Those are always fun. Personally, Sonic Goes to the Store to Buy Milk and Bread is definitely one of my favorite games of all time. If you guys haven't played that game, I don't know what you're doing. You're definitely missing out on something pure peak. When was the last time you made that SpongeBob video? I think it's been like a couple months already at this point. It's been a minute. Thinking about it too, I think we're about to, let me see. I think we're about to hit our stride again with another season on our channel of videos. Initially, I have about like 7 videos per season. I like keeping the season short so like you don't get lost in them. Because very long seasons can be complicated to like keep track of, in my opinion. But as for like as a whole with like different seasons, we're on season 7 right now, and there's 8 videos in here, but like 3 out of these 8 videos are shorts. And I want to say Verbal Swap Madness, the Halloween Doppelganger, and the 12 Days of Christmas. I want to say those all count as one full short video. So not a full episode, but definitely like it doesn't count as like those shorts don't count as episodes. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Even the recent one, the Miku one, that's just a short. As a whole, we only have Frank and Knuckles, The New Frontier, Sonic Who, and Sonic Meets SpongeBob as full-length videos there in Season 7. So I want to say we have like 2 more videos until we get to Season 8. Thanks for reminding me, though. I tend to lose track on seasons too. Like I didn't. I forgot we were on the 7th one right now. IMDb. Somebody made an IMDb for me. I appreciate that. They were entering a lot of cool information, and we were able to get on Google search results for that. So that was awesome. You know who you are. So thank you very much. a lot of the time I get kind of nervous when it comes to Google search results because there's like so much information that like goes like unchecked. Some of it through actual names and like real identifications with people. Sometimes I have to ask them to fix that for me, and thankfully they do. But nonetheless, for a while, my actual name was on IMDb, and a lot of the times, people say your name's not really Miles. No, my name's not Miles, guys. In real life, it's not. But that's just how it is. It's probably still up as we speak right now too in IMDb. So if you guys want to go see if you can find it, by all means. I don't mind if anybody knows my real name. You guys still know me as Miles. I won't tell you guys what it is though. When am I releasing my next video? I can't say when my next release date is because, as I said before, it's very inconsistent. I do want to incorporate more on shorts because, unfortunately, that is the future of YouTube. Not too many of them though, because shorts do. Okay, here's a good hot take that I want to say. Shorts initially kill your long form content. So making shorts for like newcomers, they're gonna come back expecting stuff like that, and it's like, nope. Miles Tales 101, it's a channel for both of those aspects, but mainly like for the long form content, considering that's what everybody here wants. A lot of the time, yeah, we upload shorts, and they do good. They really do good. They boost up the channel, but as for a whole, I don't necessarily like doing shorts like that. Especially like when you're kind of being held off by, or you're being carried by somebody else's content. That's not the way to go, in my opinion. You want to do it your own way. Do it your own way with your long form, short form, whatever it is, shorts, YouTube shorts. Do it your own way, man. Don't get picked up. Don't get carried by somebody else's content. That's why I don't like doing shorts anymore. Those shorts that I did with Sonic and the other characters reacting to, like those little balloon toys getting blown up, it was something that I wanted to throw together as a whole video, but I kind of split them in half for the sake of just like, keeping the channel, picked up. And when I had no confidence in them. I didn't think they were going to go anywhere. When I saw they were actually getting picked up with millions of views, I was like, oh god, because it was like it's going against what I wanted, So I'm not going to do those anymore. I already did whatever characters they had, but if they come out with more characters, I'm probably not going to. I couldn't care less on doing them again. I want to incorporate more on like shorts, like long form shorts here on the channel, because that is what you guys come here for, and I'm not going to stop doing that. But you'll see shorts once in a while, though, and it's not going to be like a short that's going to be like, amazing. It's just going to be like short in like short formats to scroll on, because again, as I said before, that is the future of YouTube. I wish that like YouTube can just like do a separate app for shorts. That way it doesn't fuse with our earnings from our long form content, because that's not cool. But oh well. If you're listening, YouTube, freak you. No, I'm playing. No, it's just baffling, it really is. But that's just my hot take. Miles, what was my biggest collab so far? That's a good question. I collabed in a bunch of different projects, both big and small. Voice and physical, or not physical, like visible appearance. I want to say like the only big crossover that I've had with different creators is definitely Sonic Plush Rewind. We typically have those every year, and it's no secret to say whether it's going to be happening or not. It's more or less, is it going to happen or not? Because we have a lot of our busy schedules and whatnot, and I think 2022 was probably the most challenging out of all of them. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I recommend go watching it. You can catch him on Supersonics Blake's channel, and it's definitely one of like the more known collaborations, if I gotta tell you the truth. But as for a whole, if it does happen again this year, I would definitely be down doing it again. A lot of the times, like when we do Plush Rewind, I want to try to do more of like have the characters talking in front with sharing news about their channels and whatnot. But doing like the crazy stuff, like the 2022 fight scenes, that was pretty awesome. Often when I think about like stuff like that, a lot of the times, like when I do crossovers, I get asked like the daily things where it's like I'll come across a comment saying like, Miles, can you voice act something for me? And I'm always saying yes, I really really want to, like, in the back of my mind, but it's like I typically don't respond to it because it's like, man, we're just all so busy, and a lot of the time we're like when we actually get our time going, I feel bad because it's like they're still looking for actors and whatnot, but there's a lot of other actors you can choose from, to tell you the truth. But as for collaborations, when I fully get all my projects out of the way, over like I'm talking like overdue projects, I would definitely be up for doing more stuff besides just Sonic Plush Rewind, to tell you the truth. Yeah, yeah, we are gonna get the Frontiers video part two. Um, I'm having a little bit of trouble right now. Well, I'm not trouble. I'm thinking whether or not I should release it just as a full movie with part one combined, or release part two as it is. But here's the thing for you. I want to surprise you guys with something fun at the end of the video. Because it's going to be a cool, you know, point of view thing that you can play along with the story. You guys will understand when the time comes. But I really really do want to incorporate on this big project because it is my most challenging video yet. Hey Miles, sometimes when Sonic has a werehog form, he really has like a deep voice. He does, yeah. I've only had the werehog once in my video. That was Sonic's Halloween curse. My good friend X Halo voiced the werehog. Shout out to X Halo for doing so. I really want to bring a lot of characters back, and I know I say I'm going to, but like with the werehog, I wouldn't know what to do with him next because man, it's such a cool universal thing to do where it's like Sonic gets turned into a werewolf on Halloween, and that's a good aspect considering it's a werewolf. But with characters, I'm really happy that we're doing like different characters like Mighty, for instance, because my cousin Josh does Mighty in the videos, and Mighty appears randomly too. His last appearance or recent one is Franken-Knuckles, and he's literally in jail. Nobody knows what he did, but it's up to you if you guys want to guess what Mighty did to get thrown in jail. But I thought it was hilarious. Do a series together. That would be pretty cool. I'd be down to do something like that with different creators. Because initially we were, I don't want to release, I don't want to say too much, but in 2022 when after Sonic Plus Rewind that year, initially me, X Halo, and some other creators that shall not be named at this time, we were going to do like a full on No Way Home styled video, but the idea just got kind of shelved because like a lot of our personal projects were kind of like overdue, especially my own, and we just kind of shelved the idea for now. But maybe in the future, like we'll return to it. That'd be pretty fun. For Thanksgiving, I don't know. I initially I don't really do much for Thanksgiving, to tell you the truth. For a plush video, I think it would make more sense if we do it for Christmas because it's like Christmas and Thanksgiving. Yeah, they have like kind of similar aspects when it comes to getting together, have the family, like Christmas and whatnot. I think it'll be more exciting with Christmas because there's like decorations. There's like the familiarity of holidays and whatnot, and snow. I'll definitely want to do something again for Christmas this year if I can get around to it. Definitely a short, something of the sort that's just so unhinged that it'll differ from what you guys normally see here, but not like weird hinge, like just wholesomely unhinged, you know. Your birthday's on November 23rd. That's amazing, dude. November birthdays, man. I think Christmas birthdays are probably the best. Christmas birthdays are the best. You get both birthday and you get Christmas presents. I had so much friends that had Christmas birthdays as a kid. Hey Sonic, what's the funniest thing Shadow can say? What's the funniest thing Shadow can say? I I think the funniest thing Shadow has said in my videos, like, or in my style, is definitely the short that my good friend Angel was voicing, and he was saying so much unhinged stuff, completely unscripted, that we enhanced it into a short, and that was pretty fun. There is more things with my good friend Epic Sonic Vans that I want to do more with on the channel. We have a lot of behind the scenes material and voices that I still need to incorporate into visual plush videos, but yeah, it's a lot of things. Also, Amy Kusik, I hope I'm saying your name right. Amy Kusik, thank you so much for the follow, the subscribe. We love you, dude. Do I have an ending for the plush videos one day? I not written right now though, no. But initially, I wanted to kind of incorporate like a finale with like a movie. That'd be pretty great. Like I'm talking about like a full length movie. We've had movies on the channel before. There's a the very first movie that we did that was more or less like a series movie was Anchors Away. That was our very first long video. It was around 35 minutes long. The second movie was this year's 10th anniversary movie special. It was called Sonic Who. And our third movie is definitely going to be the Arc of Frontier. That's what we're calling it. And they were going to be two parters, but like as I said before, it's going to be a long video, but not too long to where you would lose interest, because like we're working our best to like to make it as watchable as possible, you know, because Sonic Frontiers is such a long story. But as a whole, yeah, I would definitely want one day, like if I were to end off the plush videos, I would definitely want to give it my all and like write a movie to just end the series as a whole. But that's not happening anytime soon. Like we have a lot of things that we want to do for you guys, and we're gonna get down to it the best way we can in the little time we have. Watch videos still need to improve over time, and the ones were not the best. I don't know if you're asking which ones were not the best on my channel, but there's a lot of them that I don't like. Yo, Miles, will you ever make a custom Hyper/Dark Sonic plush? If so, can you make a video about it? Oh, that would be amazing to see. Hypersonic as a whole is probably one of the coolest transitions in the Sonic series, man. Like the power up, man, like the form. It would probably be one of the hardest to incorporate in a plush too, considering he's a flashing seizuristic ball of speed. Now, they made a pastel Sonic plush in the past. If anybody wants to take it upon themselves and maybe recustomize it or make one new from scratch, go right ahead, because I would love to see it. And I have a bunch of friends who do amazing customizations and commissions. I bet they can pull it off. One of my good friends made a Sine Supersonic, and I cannot wait to use that guy. You know what? It's been a minute since I've had him too. I've had him for about like going on 3 years now. It's going to be a special time we use him, though. Just wait for it, guys. You'll see him on the big screen. Thanksgiving is a fill-in for Christmas. You know, I think Thanksgiving is Christmas part 1. Thanksgiving has, like, its perks to it when it comes to, like, celebrating when you're with family and whatnot. But initially, I think Christmas really has more of a special place in my heart, because it's there's more to it than Thanksgiving, to tell you the truth. Has the same aspects and everything, you know. Plus, you can do a lot more things with it. I love decorating. I only decorate for Christmas around my house. If you didn't have your normal cast of plushies, which plushies would you use? That's a very good question, man. That's a very good question. If the Sine plushes never existed, or if I couldn't get my hands on them, I think I would probably use more vintage plushes. I've always loved the vintage Sonic UFO style plushes. Not like the ones you're thinking about, like the Sonic X styled UFO ones. I'm talking like the old school UFO plushes. I would probably want to use something like those. Maybe even the Toy Network plushes. I would probably try my best to modify them, though. A little funky looking. But as a whole, I think probably the Toy Network plushes. As maybe like the arcade style plushes I would definitely use, you know? If Sine didn't exist.
I tried to make a custom plush once, but it looked like a chicken strip. Oh man, dude, chicken strip is my like my favorite character, bro. I love chicken strip. Chicken the Strip is like overpowered. I heard they had to ban him from like the recent Sonic games, like Sonic Superstar, and he was even a secret character to unlock in Sonic Racing. And apparently, they took his game code out because he was just so cool. He was the best character out of all of them. It's kind of just disappointing that they had to ban Chicken the Strip out of the game, but you know that's just how they did it. What is my favorite video I've made on this channel? It's a good question. These are a lot of good questions actually. I think my favorite video that I made on my channel recently is probably the Sonic Who video. There were a lot of funny little aspects that I really wanted to incorporate in the video because like it has like a lot of flashbacks and like a bunch of action. Maybe not too much action, but it has like that suspense anime vibe. At least that's what I look at it, and it's definitely my favorite right now. We kind of hit our strides with every video that we make. We try to make each video better than the other. Even ones that are in production, we still buff them and we go back and like fix like any audio or dialogue that needs to be said or the coloring, filtering because it's just you guys deserve the best. You guys really do. You made a plush. His name is Sticky. Bro has long arms. He looks cool. Sticky, man. Heck yeah, man. I used to be like that too. I used to make like a lot of homemade plushes out of like random materials, and I would always like use them. Those were the times, dude. My friend had a theory that you and Brobius, Brobius's videos take place in the same universe. It's just different time periods. Huh. I'm gonna have to reach out to Nolan and ask him if that's true. That's interesting. Like if, because I know he likes classic Sonic. What if like the Sonic in my videos is like that classic Sonic? That's a good question. I'm not confirming it, but that's interesting. Springe Lord. Spring Boob Squire Pants. Do you have a team of editors, or is it just you making them? I have some folks that help me out with like sound effects and like video coloring, but as a whole, I pretty much do like 80% of the work. I do the voice directing. I do the casting, the thumbnails. It's a lot of work, but it's a big team effort that everybody brings their own slice of the pie to like this good nucleus that we're doing. What's my opinion on Tails in general? I think Tails is definitely one of my favorite characters as a whole. Also, thank you Supersonic Blue Hedgehog for that subscribe. That was awesome. Tails he was my favorite character starting out when I first got into Sonic. I mean, like clearly you guys can see it from the channel name. Now my favorite character is Knuckles, but as Tails, Tails is definitely still one of my favorite characters. He's probably my second favorite character out of the whole entire Sonic cast. He's he's universal. You can depict him how you want as a kid or a genius, and he just has that handiness factor to him, that cute dork aspect, That's how he is in my videos, It's like even though like Tails can handle himself, he's still kind of a dork because like a lot of his inventions in my videos tend to fail or they're alternate, doing what they're not supposed to be doing. Like in Frank and Knuckles, and Baby Sonic and Frank and Knuckles, he creates this like clone machine, and it can't properly clone anything right. In the first variation of his clone machine, he turned Sonic into a baby on accident, and then in Frank and Knuckles, he brought back the cloning machine for kind of like an homage to that video, and instead of Sonic, he used Knuckles as an experiment test monkey this time, and instead of cloning Knuckles, it did what it wasn't supposed to do, and it took an alternate reality version of Knuckles, Frank and Knuckles. into that reality, not being able to clone Knuckles. So I like to think that Tails has that dorky aspect in my videos. Even though he can't get his inventions just right, he still tries his best. No, I haven't seen much of the FNAF movie 2 news yet. I gotta catch up, though. Miles, what's my best plush? Best plush. I don't really have like a best plush, but I do have a favorite couple of plushes. I think my best plushes right now that I'm really favoring is probably like the old school early '90s Sega UFO catcher plushes. Like I'm talking about like the first Sonic set, like the stringy Sonic. I need to get that guy. I really do. Those are definitely like my favorites right now. As for best, I wouldn't really call them the best, but they're the best in my opinion right now. Of the game theory, you know what? I gotta be honest with you. I didn't watch much of those videos growing up. A lot of people say, Miles, you missed out, and it's like, no, not really, because there's a lot of different things that really inspired me. I wanted to getting into like that type of comedy. Channels with like facts, whether if they were true or not, I don't know. I didn't watch them. I like to think that I can actually go back now and check them out because like it still holds that like that movie magic to it, you know. And if you guys grew up with like game theory and whatnot, then like that's cool, man. It really is cool because like a lot of people tend to say like, yo, I grew up on game theory, I grew up on SML, and it's like, oh yeah, I grew up on Sonic Paradox and like those 2000s Sonic cartoons and whatnot. You know, it's just stuff like that. You know, it's like everybody has their own different aspects and how they grew up on. But I'll definitely want to go back and check out game theory. I probably checked out his work before without knowing it was him, but I would have to get deja vu if I'm like in the middle of watching his videos. Nope, I don't have all the Sonic Fighter plushies. Just Eggman. I might want to try to get Knuckles, but yeah, I only have Eggman. I only wanted Eggman because there's not many Eggman plushes to tell you the truth. If I'm gonna be real with you, especially like the old classic Eggman. They, I know they in the very first set of Sonic plushes they made up the very first Dr. Eggman plush, but the Sonic the Fighters plush, Eggman plush, that was one of my favorite plushes as a kid, and I always wanted him, and I got him off my friend for a really really great price on him. I'm so glad I have him because I love him. He's in good condition too, and it's as close as I'm gonna get to getting the Adventure Eggman plush. Everybody wants that plush, including myself. One day, I would definitely want to try to recruit that lad in my collection because he is such a great looking plush. Definitely the best looking Eggman plush in my opinion. I hope one day GE or a company can surprise us and like maybe use that exact pattern one day. That'd be awesome. Danny Phantom. He's a phantom. Yeah, I have Supersonic and Sonic Racing. He's so broken. I played with him. I played with him on stream a couple times. He is just ridiculous. That's right. Yeah, I did use the 25th anniversary Eggman in my videos once upon a time. Um, Initially I used classic Eggman since 2017, and then in 2021 is when I replaced him with like a different customized version of him. I have my original still, like he's untouched, he's still in good condition, but this other Eggman, he was like a factory reject, and I customized him to look like modern Eggman, and I still have him. He's in my plush collection video if you guys want to look at that again. But I promised myself and you guys one day he needs to return in one form or another. And he will. He's chilling right now. I have him dressed up in a little suit because he just looks like a charming lad. If you guys want to see how he looks, go check out my recent plush video collection on my channel. I do want to expand my Eggmans, though. You know what? You know the irony? I don't have a lot of Tails plushes. Despite my channel being Miles Tails 101, I don't have a lot of characters of that lad. I really need to get more Tails plushes. One day, though.
might have stretched bad there.
The rarest Sonic plush I have is my 4 foot tall Dave and Buster's Toy Factory Sonic. But that is awesome, dude. I need to get that guy. He's so huge. I wouldn't know where to put him. I have the large Toy Factory. No. Did I say Toy Network on your part? My bad. I meant to say Toy Factory. I have the Toy Network Sonic plush. I think he's around the same size, but he's a little dirty. But I also have like the other one, or what's the other one? Kelly Toy, the Kelly Toy Supersonic too. Those big Sonic plushes are so weird. I love them. I would love to see an official Shattuck plush. Oh, the fusions. Yeah, I seen those too. They're so interesting to see. Um, You know what? To tell you the truth, I wanted to do something like that so bad in a video. I have this weird looking. It looks like a dark Sonic plush. You guys can see it in my plush video collection. He's a bootleg Sonic plush, but he has like a. He's completely black and he has like a weird face. I wanted to try to customize it to look like Shadow and Sonic, but he's missing like half of his head in the back with the spikes. If you guys want to see how he looks, you guys can go look at him in the plush video collection, my recent one. Remember that old Piccolo meme where he screwed him out of his Taco Bell? I don't remember it, but it sounds like something I would see back in like 2020. If Sonic the Hedgehog have Cosmo and Wanda have a bunch of chili dogs, Cosmo and Wanda. When you said Cosmo, I was thinking of like Cosmo from like Sonic X. I've seen plushes of her. One day, I hope we see an official plush of her. I didn't watch much of that arc of Sonic X, like with the Meta X's and whatnot. But Cosmo was definitely like one of the heavy hitters, like in the early 2010s, with being shipped with tails and whatnot. I don't really pay attention much to ships or want to incorporate them, but I still would love to see like an official Cosmo plush, or even the Meta X's too, because I like how they look. Will you ever do another collab with different franchises, like in your videos with SpongeBob? Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why I did like the Miku and Sonic a little short, because I wanted to incorporate into thinking like, yeah, they exist in the same universes when they cross over with each other. The one annoying thing, one that annoys me, is that when people work hard on the video and people hate on it. Hey, just keep moving, dude. Don't pay attention to them. It's likely they envy you if that's the case, because I get a lot of comments like weekly, and it used to bother me like when I was like, you know, like in my prime, like going in and uploading like a weekly, but then I like as like the things went on, I start to notice like their experience. People tend to say negative stuff to you when they actually want to be you. So it's possible that they want to be you, dude. Did you know there's an official release of an 18-inch Chris plush? There is? Seriously? I did not know that. Are we talking like the UFO ones? I know you have the Volume 2 UFO one, Blake. I saw a Chris plush on eBay not so long ago too, for going like he was going for like a car payment, but it'd still be fun to own him. You know, I don't care for Chris. I don't think anybody does. Fairly Odd Parents. Yeah, I know what you meant. Cosmo and Wanda. Make Sonic Goon? No, man. I think I'm good. Have you watched Sonic Zombies? Yeah, you know what? Yes, I've seen a little bit as a kid. I watched. I think his name's Bellin Productions. Something like that of the sort. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that wrong, but yeah, I'm aware of Sonic Zombies. I didn't watch much of it though, to tell you the truth. I watch classics like oh man, there's this one. I think it's from him, where Sonic and Tails is in his garage. Sonic shows up and he tells Tails his computer's broken. Tails then tells him, look up a tutorial on how to fix it on YouTube. And then Sonic ends up looking up himself on YouTube and looks at fanfics and whatnot. And it just made me laugh so bad as a kid because it was so eccentric. I don't know if it's up now, but I want to look for it. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I don't blame you. But if there's some old heads like me out there from the Sonic community, then you guys know what I'm talking about. But it was... I think it was Bellin Productions that made that video. I can't be too sure, but it was SFM animation. It was it was eccentric, and I still remember how it went to this day. It ended with them both crying and whatnot, like on the garage floor, and it like zoomed out all dramatically. Oh man, memories. Memories, dude. I want to see if I can find that video. It's probably lost to time, but if anybody can find it, send it in the Discord server if you know what I'm talking about. Likely you guys don't know what the heck I'm talking about, but if you do, consider yourself an OG Sonic fan. Oh, he was... Oh, play-by-play. Dude, I so forgot about them, dude. Dude, I so forgot about them. Blake, isn't your Eggman part of that line of plushes? I saw how your Eggman looked. He's a little bit bigger than like the one I have, the one from Sega. If you guys don't know, Blake and I have like the same genre of the Eggman plushes, but they're a little bit different, regional. I think Blake's is like a Spain release of the UFO Eggman plush. He looks a little bigger than mine because I see how he like scales to your Sonic X Sonic. He looks a little bigger. I have him right here, my Eggman in my hands. I want to say he's about 7 inches tall. I don't know how tall your Eggman plush is, Blake, but let me know the size difference, because if there's a freaking giant ass Chris plush, is there a god? That's scary as heck. Imagine that thing just sitting on your couch like at 3 a.m. Excuse me. He is play-by-play. He's a re-release version of the Japanese X plushes in Spain, so yeah, they're slightly different. That's insane to think about, dude. I would definitely want to try to track one down one day. I think it would be cool if you did a time skip video 3. Yes. Thank you for asking. Yes, I want to incorporate something like that one day, but it's so risky because I would want to stick to how they act and look. You know, one day, maybe for a movie, like at the end of my series, I would want to alternate like the characters' looks just a bit. You know, maybe add some like some gear to Sonic, or maybe like some buckle notches on Knuckles, and one of them has a coat. I don't know, something like that would be so cool to see, but they would have to stay like that, in my opinion, in my videos. Maybe for a movie one day, guys. Who knows? It would definitely be the end of the videos as a whole, though, like the end of my career with Plush video making, but not anytime soon. Definitely not anytime soon. Excuse me. Oh, I'm a little sick right now, guys. Bear with me. Fall weather gets to me. What's your best video you've ever made? I said before, Sonic Who is definitely my favorite time of producing a video. It took about like a year and a half to make, but the story as a whole it's been in production since 2020. Originally, actually, that was going to be a time skip video. It was supposed to be the current events of how the Sonic characters meet, and they were supposed to meet in their modern counterparts. And then in the future, at the end of that video, it was going to be like a time skip. But I didn't want to release it like that because it was just a concept. But initially, yeah, time skip was going to be featured in that video. But I decided to just keep it fluent. It was fun to incorporate though onto like visualize it, because there's a lot of like pictures that I took. Originally, Sonic and Amy, it was gonna hint in the future that Sonic and Amy have a son, and it was initially like at the end of that video with the time skip when Sonic got his memory back and everything. There was gonna be like a future shot at the very end of that video. And it was going to show like a foot and a robotic armed looking Sonic. And I have a picture of him. It was a customized 2021 GE Sonic. And he has like these teal eyes like Amy's. And he has like a hair tussle on his head. And he picks up a paper and it shows Sonic's face on it. And that was going to be like a teaser for like a distant future video. But it just never came to light. Thank you for asking though. That totally reminded me. Maybe one day I'll show you guys the original script from 2020. would you do if you hit 1 million subs? I don't see myself hitting any more than. I don't see myself hitting anywhere past 300,000. I'm honestly really satisfied right now where my sub count is because initially that's where I initially wanted to stop. You know, like my end goal, I wanted to get more subscribers. Initially, I think what really matters, in my opinion, is the community that you build with your videos because the community is what really makes it stick around on wanting more. Subscribers is definitely like out of my reach. It's out of my want list, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Because I achieved what I wanted to. I wanted the play button. I got the play button. I got a nice community, and I'm still aiming to build a bigger community, like through different platforms like Discord. We have a large community on TikTok. Right now, I'm working on Twitter. I'm trying to see if I can get like a good community on Twitter to come check out streams and like ask questions. Maybe even do like those cool podcasts on Twitter one day. That'd be pretty cool to see. No, but some people have made some YouTube poops my videos. I don't know if they're still up. I'll need to check my copyright thing on my YouTube. It's YouTube has this like copyright thing where it's like if they find some material in like different users' videos, it'll tell you. I've seen that's where I found a couple of YouTube poops, and they're hilarious. I always love keeping them up. 1 billion subs. If I have, if one day, if probably like one day, if I were to have 1 billion subs, this entirety will be long gone. There will be no more Sonic Plush videos from me. I wouldn't really have much to do anymore if that were the case. Maybe one day an archaeologist will come by at this vintage channel and see, oh man, this guy was working with a Sonic plush. How peculiar. Maybe one day. That was disgusting. I'm sorry you guys had to hear that freaking slurp. Have you know that Roger did do a Pizza Hut ad? Yes. Introducing Pizza Hut's new ultimate stuffed crust pizza. Choose from 3 toppings: pepperoni, bounce pad, or sausage. So good, make you want to slap your mama. Pizza Hut, gotta catch 'em all. I don't know what the hell he was saying in that ad, but I do remember that ad. Ice cream cake, yo, dude, thanks. I've honestly been hooked to banana bread. My family have been making a crap ton of different things. They gave me a banana bread loaf. Whenever I'm at my computer, I reach in my side fridge. I get a little piece out. I'm over here like green screening while I'm eating it. It's good. If you guys haven't tried banana bread, go eat some. How long have we been streaming? I feel like we've been streaming for a good minute already. We have been streaming for about, I want to say we've been streaming for about 2 hours, but I could be wrong. Time always seems faster when I'm behind the microphone. Yeah, we've been streaming for almost about 2 hours at this point. Probably gonna end it off right now in a little bit. It's been a minute. To tell you the truth, I don't even know if any music is still going on in the background. Oh yeah, it is. It is. If we get hit with a claim or anything, that's okay because I don't do the live streams for profit. I just like doing it for the sake of getting to know the community better. I gotta say, the community has gotten better in the plush community. I think the community was at its worst. All of us were at our worst when it came in 2022, I believe. Or I think it was 20... No, it was 2022. The community was terrible around that time. The community has gotten better, though. A lot of toxic people tend to go everywhere, no matter what community it is. But I think, personally, I think the Sonic Plush community was at its worst in 2022. You almost choked down the chalky milk. No, dude. Don't choke down the milk, bro. No, not this year. We weren't planning on doing a Halloween video this year. Hey, Miles. How would you feel if there was an official Nazo plush or a hypersonic plush Nazo plush would be pretty cool. I'm pretty sure there are some off-brand Nazo plushes that are pretty cool looking. As for hypersonic, I've definitely seen a few hypersonics in the past, like Mexican bootlegs and just like different regional bootlegs entirely. They look amazing. I want to get my hands on a Scourge plush. He has like the leather jacket and a bunch of a weird little face design. I like off-model plushes. I really, really do. Right now, when I get off live, I have to get back to green screening some scenes. Green screening always takes a heavy toll on my computer, too. I get so anxious whenever I have to keep backing up my work every single time I have to work on it. I don't trust my computer. I really, really don't. Because once you lose all your progress and you have to start all over, it's not a good feeling. It sucks. But I think I'm going to call it here, guys. Awesome stream, as usual. I'll answer a few more questions, and then we'll get going. Do you think Naruto and Sonic Club for a toy line will go on? Oh, a Sonic Sonic and Naruto toy line? That would be pretty cool to see. I love it when they combine Sonic and anime. That's one of my favorite combinations. But hey, guys, I am going to get going. I need to stretch real quick. Listen to this hand crack. Oh my god, that was loud. Holy crap. Breaking my fingers on stream here, dude. Can you do a Christmas video that's called Christmas Mayhem, where Shadow steals Christmas? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I watch Young Sheldon. That's one of my favorite sitcoms right now. Yeah, I want to do a Christmas video so bad. Not a full-blown Christmas thing, but definitely something that'll like keep the channel and you guys eating for more content here. A lot of the time when we upload, we typically do upload really inconsistently. You can always check out more channels and shorts that upload really randomly, because like the Miku one I think was a very good example. But hey guys, I think I'm gonna get going for right now. You guys are awesome. You guys keep doing your plush videos, and you guys keep drawing. You guys keep spreading questions in the Discord server or TikTok or wherever you guys want to find my channel. You guys can find it literally everywhere. All my social medias are right there in the right hand corner right there. But you guys have yourself a wonderful rest of your day, no matter what part of the world you're on, day or night, because day or night. And we'll see you guys next time. If I'm going to go live next time, I'm likely going to be playing Sonic Crossworlds Racing again. If not, then I don't know, just look out for more stuff, because I upload randomly too on Instagram too, and you guys can always check out some more things on my stories. And you guys can even ask questions in DMs too. I'm always open to answering questions throughout stories or Instagram story live streams or anything like that, because Instagram they've come out with like a new thing now where you can actually like comment on stories right there, so it doesn't have to be in DM. So that's pretty cool too. But anyways, I'm gonna get going, guys. You guys have yourself a wonderful rest of your day, and we're gonna see you guys next time here on another Miles Trails 202 stream. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get going. We'll see you guys later. Have an awesome rest of your day. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.